Good.
Uniform have found Beth. She's in Canley Park.
Is she okay?
Well, she's distressed by the sound of it, but she's not been harmed. You better get down there.
Hey.
I knew I shouldn't have done it.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to arrest you. Beth Adamson, I'm arresting you for assault.
We've now discovered that a bottle of accelerant, white spirit, was used to start and spread the fire. Now, coincidentally, a bottle of the stuff was found in the garden of the B&B, covered in your fingerprints. Kidnap and arson. Quite a pairing, that, Mr. Balev. Could be going away for a long time. And don't think you'll be spending it at Her Majesty's pleasure with your degree courses and your colour tellies. Because we're going to be pushing for extradition. You're going to be rotting away in one of those hellholes back home. And you know what? Serves you right. Because what kind of man sets fire to a building that's full of children?
No! I would never hurt the children.
So where are they?
They're with their families. Don't worry, they're safe.
Beth's admitted to the assault. I've spoken to the CPS and they're happy for us to bail out.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
But how long before another incident occurs, Gov? How about I talk to Louisa? If I can get her to drop the alibis, we can start building on the rape case again.
All right, let's bring the super up to speed. And then we'll get hold of Matt. I want the CPS in on this.
I drive the kids' parents to and from the farms they work on. Well, when I'm not driving, I look after the children. I read to them, I play with them, anything to keep their spirits up. I mean, their parents work away for days at a time.
Why were you seen putting the children into a van?
I dropped the parents at work. When I returned, I saw smoke pouring out of the windows downstairs.
So why don't you just call the fire brigade?
I had no time. I had to get the children out.
All right, fair enough. But why didn't you wait for the authorities to arrive?
Because once the children enter the asylum system, they end up in some refugee camp alone.
Or the parents can come forward and claim them.
They wouldn't be allowed to. You have no idea how ruthless these men running these operations are. I mean, we have families back home. And if we run, we put them in danger. If we complain, we're silenced.
If we can get Louisa Durante away from Keith, I think we can persuade her to retract the alibi she gave for him for the nights of the rapes.
Go on.
Well, as you know, Sir, D.C. Walker nearly achieved that last night. And if Keith hadn't turned up injured, I reckon we'd have got a statement from her.
Sir, Louisa's becoming more aware that Keith's been lying to her about his feelings for Beth, which is consequently making her question whether he's telling the truth about the rapes. I'm sure if she saw the text from the surveillance operation yesterday, it'd finally make her see that she can't trust a word he says.
If she does drop the alibis, how beneficial will that be to the case?
Well, it means we can arrest Durante and question him over the rapes of Sean Frost and Caroline Tofino, but not Beth Adamson. Having said that, dropping the alibis alone is not enough to get us into court. We need a confession.
Durante was that close to admitting what he'd done during the surveillance operation. We're more confident than ever that he wants to confess.
But getting him to confess in an interview is very different from doing it alone with Beth in her own flat. He's going to be much more closed. And his solicitor's going to be there.
That's one area where we might stand a chance. Durante's original solicitors left for another firm. His replacement, I haven't met him, although I've heard about him. He only qualified a year or so ago. He's unlikely to be very effective.
But I'm well aware that this is a long shot. But to be honest, we're running out of options. And I think it's worth a crack just to give Beth some peace of mind.
Let's give it a go.
Who employs you, Andre?
A man that brought me here from Bulgaria. I saved £2,000 and borrowed another 2 from him to pay for my passage.
What's his name?
I can't tell you that.
Listen, if you're one of the victims in all of this, how comes your fingerprints were all over that bottle of white spirits?
I paint for the children, illustrations in a book. I tell them stories. I use the spirit to clean the brushes. I mean, in these stories, my wife, Petya, is a heroine, a beautiful princess.
Please, stop. I'm going to start crying into my coffee in a minute.
I mean, the children called me Andrei Novelist. It means storyteller.
Who do you think started the fire?
I don't know. Honestly.
Yeah, well, Novelist by name, Novelist by nature. I don't believe a word of it, mate.
We've arrested Beth Adamson for assault. She's been charged. Now, I know we said we'd wait until you were strong before taking a statement, but if you feel up to it...
Sure.
We need to take your statement to Louisa. Maybe we could go outside and...
No. I want her in here.
It would save time, Mr. Durante.
I've got all the time in the world.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's orange juice, isn't it? Look, I think you'd better get that soaked.
No, it's fine. Oh, I just need some water. Let me help you get cleared up. Come on.
What's going on? Louisa? Louisa?
So, Mr. Durante, if you could just talk me through what happened last night.
You know, I was thinking about what you were saying last night about how you didn't know who or what to believe, and it made me think how difficult this all must be for you, having to question whether you trust your husband. I'd like to say that your loyalty to your husband is admirable, but I don't think it is. I think you're fooling yourself. Louisa, yesterday afternoon, Keith went to see Beth at her flat. While he was there, he told her that she was the only woman that he cared about, that he wanted a relationship with her, and that you meant nothing to him. We filmed the meeting using surveillance cameras. It's on tape. Best not lying about what happened to her. You need to see the tape, Louisa. You need to hear the truth. And if you can live with yourself after seeing the tape, I'll promise I'll back off.
Okay, I'll watch.
Go.
What's going on?
It's all right, Mr. Durante. It won't be a minute.
She's agreed.
Well done. Get her to the car.
Where's Louisa? What's going on?
Louisa has agreed to let us question you about the 2 alibis she gave for you on the nights of the rapes.
She's what?
We'll finish the statement off another time.
He's pushing all the buttons you've got. All that guff about painting for the kids. You're singing excerpts from The Sound of Music next.
I believe him.
Right, I've just been speaking to some of the uniform who've been doing a door-to-door around the B&B. Now, there was a complaint made against Andrei Barlev only yesterday. Now, apparently, he assaulted a 13-year-old boy, John Hall, and he gave this kid quite a hiding. Now, the kid made the complaint at 10:30 in the morning, but it was withdrawn at 1800 hours by his mother.
So what you saying?
Well, finally, we got someone with a motive. And the kid wants to get his own back, so he sets fire to the place, right? But not only that, we've got a witness who puts the kid in the area of the B&B 10 to 7 this morning.
John Hall. Police. Hey, get after him. Come on, Reg, we can do this.
All right, Tony, no pop knocking ourselves out. CS Turner's got it sorted. Come here.
Get off me!
There. Told you.
Question to ask you, mate, if you don't mind.
Go away!
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us about the assault on John Hall?
The 13-year-old boy you had a pop at. Because that would blow your Hans Christian Andersen story right out of the water, wouldn't it?
I think I've got the measure of you, Andre. And I don't believe that you're the sort of man that goes around beating up kids.